Tottenham going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check.
Madison! Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. And the header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rice. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him...
Terrific header! Defending of the desperate variety. Solanke. That's a nicely measured pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So we're still where we started right now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Saka. Oh, a delicate chip through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bentancur. Here's Madison. Now it's Bentancur. And he was quick to react. Sterling. Havertz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice bit of trickery. And it's Sterling. Gabriel Jesus. In towards... Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
2 added minutes has
now
been
it's
indicated.
Gabriel Jesus. Sterling. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Already up and running for the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
He's picked his way through. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
The attendance for this match was
Rice.
71,898.
Laid out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Gabriel Jesus. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bissouma.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Solanke being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
And it's played forward. Saka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Interesting ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Well seen, saw that coming. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Saliba. It's Saka. And it's Jorginho.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Saka! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing...
Son Heung-min! Gabriel gets it clear. Saka. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's found a way through. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Has a goal! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, can he get onto this? Havertz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Sterling. He's looking wide. Can he get away here? He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Can he get it through? Partey kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Solanke! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Johnson looking for the runner. Bentancur. And he's got his cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Sterling. Son Heung-min was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Was 71,550.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Udogi, Saka gets a foot in here, and the break is on. Now it's Sterling. Smoothly does it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And they can counter here. No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball.
Pedro Porro really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Sterling. And Gabriel Jesus. And here's Son Heung-min. Mad hits one! He can pounce on that! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Trossard getting the call here in what can be interpreted as... Oh, they could be caught out here! Partey. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Trossard! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good ball. He's got away. So now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time.
Madison! Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question. And the finish! Martinelli. Tomiyasu. For Rice. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Out towards the flank. He's cut it out. Martinelli. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's gone for a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Gabriel.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Solanke, and he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. It'll be a throw-in. Jorginho, Havertz, Van de Ven, Rice, interesting ball, that has been cut short. Well, there's the clearance. Saka, oh, it's a sweet ball that. Header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There will be a throw-in. Rice wins the duel this time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is lovely.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we are already promptly back underway.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Saka! Decent hit from there. That looks a decent ball. Chance! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The attendance for this
Arsenal
match was
take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal is such a
Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Forward it goes. Now it's Sterling.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution.